Hello, dear friends at SOC. We're all in shock. What's happened in Israel has taken us all by surprise. And even though we've had almost 25 years of work in Africa, Jerusalem is still hometown for Kathy and I and our family. And we're taking this conflict seriously and very personally. It's shocking. And by the time you see this, more will have happened. But right now, as I record, several of our friends in the Gaza area living on moshavim, which is a communal farm, or communal farms, growing flowers and vegetables for the European market, they have been evacuated. We got that just an hour ago from them directly. Our congregation in Jerusalem, King of Kings, is in shock and really under siege. Several of our men there, both in their 30s and 40s and some in their early 20s, have been called up to service. They don't know if they'll come back. It's all shock. How could this happen? That's the question the whole world is asking. But the fact is, it has happened. It's kind of a 9/11 moment for Israel, or as President Roosevelt put it in the Second World War after Pearl Harbor, a day of infamy. It's distressing. The only comfort that I have is the fact that this has not taken the Lord by surprise. He is omniscient. He has known all along this would happen. He's also provident. He's provided for the end game. He's also sovereign. He's in control. And he has not abandoned his people. I think of the scripture in Hebrew, Hine lo yanum velo yashan shomer Israel. He who keepeth Israel neither slumbers nor sleeps. We need to follow the biblical injunction to pray for the peace of Jerusalem. That's what Kathy and I are doing scores of times throughout the course of a day. I find myself even waking up in the night and praying for the peace of Jerusalem. My spirit is deeply moved by this. And there is comfort in knowing that all things do work together for good. Pray for the peace of Jerusalem. Pray for peace. Pray for unity. I'm grateful that there is now a unity government there. As you know, Israel has been ideologically divided for well over a year now. And it seemed that there was no resolution of that. But boy, I'll tell you, what's happened now has brought everybody together. And even Netanyahu and his political enemies are working together. And this is what happens when Israel's under siege. There is this coming together. The whole world seems to be coming together in many ways. But let's not forget, there are Israeli victims, but there's also Palestinian victims. A lot of Palestinians in Gaza have been frustrated for years about the inept leadership that they're under and the stress and duress that they're under. The division between Hamas and the Palestinian Authority is like a civil war, West Bank versus Gaza, Gaza versus West Bank. And so there's no, easy analysis of this situation. What we can do as a people of God is pray, 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 pray. And I appreciate the fact that you're very supportive of King of Kings. You're supportive, of course, of WOW. Kathy and I have always felt, as do the Hillsons, very loved by you all. And together, let's just pray that he who keeps Israel will continue to neither slumber nor sleep. Kathy sends her love.